Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Skyrim Zahjira's Travels, episode 3.056. Just realized I hadn't been saying that bit for, well, quite some time. Alrighty, oh yes. Voice on. Try that again. Voice on.
Voice recognition is awake.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Alright, there we go. Let's resume, shall we? Watch your step going through there, guys. It's a little bit treacherous. Alright, this is another door. This time she's going to put the trap down first. Right. Then she will get rid of the backlighting. So when she opens the door and looks through, there aren't problems. There. One of these times we're going to open that door and she is going to be on the other side. Resist shock potions, huh? She's wondering if that means something. And there she is.
You've come far, mortal, but can you stand against my inner council? Let's see.
Alrighty. Okay. Fire it is. Okay. Khajiit will take that as advisement.
Don't applaud yourself too soon, worm.
Okay.
Rip the eyes from her head.
No, Khajiit kind of likes the eyes where they are. Wait. Crap. What happened? We stopped it? Okay. Okay. Khajiit wasn't sure what to make of that. She forgot the ghosts can actually attack. And that is what Khajiit is here for. Is that all that's left of her? Her skull. And apparently this was embedded in her head when she was alive. That seems painful. So we stopped it. Oh. Khajiit thinks we're good. Well, thank you guys. You all did an excellent job as always. Khajiit should probably check your items and see if they need recharging, because you did some work today. She will admit that rushing through a room is not what she likes to do, but with the electricity that was coming from the resurrecting ritual, or from Potema, she's not quite sure which, she kind of felt that there was no point in trying to sneak through here in general, like, you know, going slowly. Of course, she still sneaks because it makes it harder for the bad guys to find her. Plus, her arrows are a lot more accurate when she does that. Well, of course, she did fire today. Ah, Khajiit here's a spirit advisor, and yes, she is glad that you agree. Sometimes haste is necessary. Hello. She senses your name is Pied Piper, is that right? You seem familiar to her, but she's, to be honest, she's seen a lot of or heard a lot of voices in her head, and if she hasn't actually met you before, she apologizes. In any case, hello! Welcome to the insanity.
Your benevolence has taught me patience and mercy, but these vampires deserve none of it.
Indeed. And it looks like the three that we found, were the ones that Gwyvain told us about. They were all vampires. She has to admit she wasn't expecting that, which is why when she first ran across them, she thought, or the first one, but it wasn't. It was them, after all. Okay, Khajiit thinks she's looked at all of these. Alright. You can have the trash. Well, it's trash now. It's possible that once upon a time it was a beloved sword of somebody. They're just not useful to Khajiit. Khajiit is actually surprised that Potema didn't have more of her minions in here with her. Khajiit has not read this one. Perhaps we will read that before we leave, as we get our heartbeats back under control and relax a little bit. She is not sitting in Potema's chair, however. The Legend of Crately House by Baloth Cull. And, that is your name, Pied Piper. Excellent. Alas, that spell tome Khajiit has already learned. Otherwise she would have gotten excited as well, but she recognized it, so alas. Oh, this looks like it's a play. Dramatis Personae. Theophon, Imperial Man 24, Thief. Nerm, Bosmer Man 20, Thief. Khajiit's noticing a trend here. Selenis Crately, Imperial Man, 51, merchant. And then it goes and ruins it. Dominicat Crately, his wife, 40. What? She doesn't have a job? Well, that's pretty rude. I'm sure she has had more going on in her life than just being a wife. Aliva. Khajiit likes that name. Aliva. Aliva Crately, their daughter, 16. Minstis Crately, their son, 11. Setting. The famous haunted Crately house in Chandal, first and second floors, requiring a stage with a second story where most of the action takes place. The stage is dark. There is a creaking noise. Footsteps on the stairs. Sound of a man breathing. But we see nothing. Then a voice calls from above. Aliva. Hello? Is someone down there? Should I wake Papa? No, maybe I was imagining it. A light from a lantern can be seen, coming from the upstairs, and the slim form of a beautiful young girl, Aliva, descends the staircase at right, nervously. From the light of the lantern, we can see that we are looking at the second floor of a dusty old house, with a set of stairs going up and another one going down on stage right. An unlit stone fireplace sits at stage left. A table, a locked chest, and a wardrobe complete the furnishings. Aliva, what are you doing? I'm just making certain. Go back to bed, Ministers. As the girl passes the table, we see a Bosmer Nurm slide gracefully up from behind and around her field of sight, carefully avoiding the pool of light. She doesn't appear to see him as he creeps closer to her, his footsteps silent on the hard wooden floor. When he is almost upon her, there's a sudden crash from down below. This causes the Bosmer to leap away, hiding again behind the table. The girl does not seem to notice the sound. Odd. And Nurms, peeking out from behind the table, watches her. Found anything? No, probably just my imagination. But I'm going down to check downstairs. Is there a fire? I'm cold. Aliva looks towards the long-dead fireplace, and so does Niram. Of course there is. Can't you hear it crackling? I guess so. Aliva suddenly jumps as if she heard something which we do not. She turns her attention down the stairs to the first floor. Hello? Aliva, lantern ahead of her, begins the descent. She does not seem to notice as an Imperial Theophon, carrying a big bag of loot and a lantern of his own, calmly walks up right past her. Theophon says, Excuse me, young lady, just robbing you. Aliva continues her slow, nervous walk downstairs, which we now see thanks to her light. She looks around the low-ceilinged, thoroughly looted room as the action continues upstairs. It almost seems like two timelines running here, doesn't it? Theophon's lantern provides the dim light for the second floor. Why are you hiding, Niram? I told you, they can't see you and they can't hear you. Niram sheepishly steps out from behind the table. I can't believe they're all ghosts. They seem so alive. That's what spooks them superstitions. But they ain't gonna hurt us. Just reliving the past the way ghosts do. The night they was murdered. Stop thinking about that or you'll get yourself all willy spooked. I got all kinds of stuff on the first floor. Silver candlesticks, silk, even some gold. What'd you get? Niram holds up his empty bag. Sorry, Theophon, I was just about to start. Get to work on that chest then. That's what you're here for. Oh yeah, I got the talent, you got the ideas, and the equipment. You refilled that lantern before we came here, right? I can't work in the dark. Don't worry, Niram, I promise, no surprises. Niram jumps when a young boy, Ministes, appears on the stairs. The lad creeps down quietly and goes to the fire. He acts as if he's stoking a fire, feeding it wood, poking at the embers, although there is no wood, no poker, no fire. We got all the time in the world, friend. No one comes near this house. If they see our lantern light, they'll just assume it's the ghosts. Niram begins picking the lock on a chest of drawers, while Theophon opens a wardrobe and begins going through the contents, which are mostly rotten cloth. Niram is distracted, looking at the young boy. Hey, Theophon, how long ago did they die? About 5 years ago. Why you asking? Just making conversation. As they talk, Aliva downstairs, finally having searched the small room, acts as if she's locking the front door. Didn't I already tell you the story? No, you just said, hey, I know a place we can burgle where there's no one at home, except for the ghosts. I thought you was joking. No joking, partner. 5 years ago, the Crately lived here. Nice people. You seen the daughter Aliva and the boy Ministes. The parents were Silenus and Domitia, if I remembers rightly. Niram successfully unlocks the chest and begins rummaging through it. While he does so, Ministes gets up from the fire, apparently warmed up, and stands at the top of the stairs down. Hey! The boy's voice causes Niram, Theophon, and Aliva to all jump. Why aren't you in bed? I'm just going to check the cellar. I'll wait for you. So, what happened? Oh, they was ripped to piece, halfway eaten. No one ever knew who or what did it neither, though there was rumors. Aliva opens the door to the cellar and goes in. The light disappears from the first floor. Ministes patiently waits at the top of the stairs, humming a little song to himself. What kind of rumors? Theophon, having exhausted the possibilities in the wardrobe, helps Niram sort through the gold in the chest. Pretty good haul, eh? Oh, the rumors. Well, they says the old lady Domitia was a witch before she married Silenus, gave it all up for him to be good wife and mother. But the witches didn't take too kindly to it. They found her and sent some kind of creature here late at night. Something horrible, straight out of a nightmare. Aliva? Aliva, what's taking you so long? Ye gods, are we going to watch them get killed right in front of us? Aliva! What's happening down there? Stop playing around, boy, and go to sleep. Papa! Ministes, frightened, runs to the stairs up. Along the way, he bumps into Niram, who falls down. They seem a little solid. The boy does not seem to notice, but continues on up to the dark third-floor sleeping porch off stage. Are you all right? Niram jumps to his feet, white-faced. Yeah, 'cause you would too. Never mind that. He touched me. How can a ghost touch me? Well, of course they can. Some, anyhow. You heard of ancestor spirits guarding tombs, and that ghost of the king they had in Daggerfall? If they don't touch you, what good are they? Why are you so surprised? You thought he'd move right through you, I'd figure. Yes? Silenus, the man of the house, comes down the stairs, cautiously. Don't leave us alone, Silenus. We're coming with you. Wait, it's dark. Let me get some light. Silenus goes to the cold fireplace, sticks his hands forward, and suddenly, in his arm, there's a lit, burning torch. Niram scrambles back, horrified. I felt that! I felt the heat of the fire! Come on down. It's all right. Ministes leads his mother, Domitia, down the stairs where they join Silenus. I don't know why you're so scared, Niram. I must say I'm disappointed. I didn't figure you for a superstitionalist. Theophon goes for the stairs up. Where are you going? One more floor to search. Can't we just go? Niram watches as the family of 3, following Silenus and his torch, walk down towards the first floor. Aliva? Say something, Aliva. There, you see? If you don't like ghosts, 3rd floor's the place to be. All 4 of them are downstairs now. Theophon goes upstairs, off stage, but Niram stands at the top of the stairs, looking down at the family. The 3 look around the first floor as Aliva did, finally turning towards the cellar door. All 4? Silenus opens the cellar door. Aliva, what are you doing down in the cellar, girl? Do you see her? All 4, Theophon. I think so. I see someone. Hello? What if there's 5 ghosts, Theophon? Silenus thrusts his torch in through the cellar door, and it's suddenly extinguished. The first floor falls into darkness. Ministes, Domitia, and Selenia scream, but we cannot see what is happening to them. Niram is nearly hysterical, screaming along with them. Theophon runs downstairs from the 3rd floor. What is it? What if there's 5 ghosts? The man, the wife, the girl, the boy, and what killed them? And what killed them? And what if it's a ghost that could touch us too, just like the others? From the darkened 1st floor, there is a creak of a door opening. although we cannot see it. And then there's a heavy, clawed footfall, one step at a time, coming towards the stairs. Don't get so upset. If it can touch us, what makes you think it'd want to? All the others didn't even notice we was here. Theophan's lantern dims slightly. He adjusts it carefully. Only what if it ain't a ghost, Theophan? What if it's the same creature, and it's still alive, and it ain't ate nothing since 5 years ago? The footsteps begin the slow, heavy stomp up the stairs. Though whatever it is, we cannot see it. Nirim notices the light beginning to dim from the lantern, despite Theophan frantically trying to fix it. You said you refilled the lamp! The light goes out entirely, and the stage is filled with darkness. You promised me you refilled the lamp! More footsteps, and then a horrible, horrible howl. The men scream, and the curtain falls. Khajiit had fun reading that. Did you like it, boys? Well, it wasn't that bad. Well, now you know why Khajiit never considered becoming an actor. What can she do? Alright. She's guessing we should sneak, is what she thinks we should do. Well, that's a creepy thought, Pied Piper. Wondering if it's based on reality. Possibly? If perhaps a Dremora was summoned or something like that? There are lots of hideous things that can be summoned, but still there for 5 years? Khajiit doesn't know. Somehow Khajiit wasn't expecting to go outside. Why is this discolored like that? Fellas. Ah, Pied Piper, so you're saying it's known some stories have some fantasy, but some have basis in reality. That's true. It could have been based on a real story. Or, not a story, but a real event. Khajiit would not... Ooh, that goes up quite high before you can see the sky. Khajiit wonders where the heck we all are. Someplace lost or forgotten by time. Okay, you're a little tougher. Okay, Khajiit hopes she didn't just put an arrow in your back. Good job, fellas. Arender? Oh, thank heavens. Khajiit did not put an arrow in you. Always jump in front of Khajiit. She does the same thing to them in battle, moving around, so even though she grumbles all the time, she understands how hard it is in the middle of battle to sometimes not shoot somebody in the back of the head. Whether or not, yeah, even if you accidentally, you know, see it just about in time, but then, oh, there it goes. Too late. And there's your friend with one of your arrows sticking out of them. And you're like apologizing. Sorry, so sorry. Nothing. Oh, that. Drop that. It could be pure fantasy, that's true. You're always wary of goods on pedestals. Yes, that's why Khajiit looked at it for a little bit before she took it off. Yes. Khajiit always thinks, maybe that's a trap? Possibly. Possibly. Alright. Well, Khajiit will see if this takes us outside. Okay, sorry, I'm having an issue here. Suddenly my mouse is not... I might have to restart the game. We'll go outside, but she can't stand up right now. Okay, I can't get her to sneak again, so I'll have to restart the game. Well, we'll see if we can go until the end of the episode before I have to worry about that. It'll depend on whether I run into something else that I can't do. Alright, fellas. Let's see where we are. Misguided kid, I am so sorry that I didn't see what you said. There seems... Alright. Based on where they are, she is going to have to... I'm gonna have to restart the game here, unfortunately. So what I'm gonna do is put you in the be right back screen while I do that. And... Misguided kid, again, I apologize for not seeing that. That is... Okay, Twitch is having an issue because I see it in my Twitch chat, but it did not show up in my global chat, which was the one I was actually looking at it. So, that explains why I missed it. Very sorry that I missed it. Ah, what a pain. Alright, in any case. Not intentional. Alright, give you guys some music, and I will restart the game here. Hello, music. Oh, that's why you're... And you know, now that you said that OOC thing, now it's showing up, but it did not. It was... The first thing I saw was Pied Piper saying that thing 3 minutes after you did. Maybe Restream was starting or something? Or rebooting itself or... Technical glitch, who knows? I got so many bits and pieces, it's no wonder things sometimes break. Start Skyrim.
Starting Skyrim now.
Make me a kangaroo.
I'm a kangaroo.
Shut up, you face. There we go. And mouse is working again. Alrighty, guys. Let's get back into it, shall we? Alright, fellas. Khajiit thinks she should check to see... Yes, she... Actually, all her spells feel like they're weakening. What happened there? Another nice night with the moons out. In the freezing cold. Alright, fellas. Where the heck? Okay. Oh. Fellas. Ooh.
What the?
Sorry. Khajiit is not okay. Fellas? There's a bit of a drop here. Khajiit thinks we should be okay. But it looks like it's either that or go back all the way through. And as she recalls, one of the doors shut behind us, so that really isn't an option. So, if you're a little worried, you can kind of slide down here. So, should be good. Be careful, don't sprain an ankle. Okay, this is a little more problematic. Alright, fellas. Khajiit is not quite sure how we're going to get down here. Well, Khajiit will be fine. But it's you guys she's worried about. But since you're already coming down... Ooh! Would that help at all? No, a floating bridge is probably not going to help us get down. We need more like a floating ladder. Okay, fellas? Do you guys have some... Khajiit has no feather potions. And unfortunately, she can't cast Featherfall on you guys. So, be very, very careful going down. She's hoping you have a rope in your pack that you can use. She does have her rope arrows. If you guys are stuck up, she will try to put up one of those to help. But it doesn't make the rope until it is actually fired. Careful, guys. Be very, very careful. Okay, hopefully the guys can get down. Alright. Khajiit is waiting down here for you. Let her know if she needs to get a rope or help or... Oh! Or perhaps nothing? And Quadojo is... fine. Where's Karjo? Of course... Well, he is a Khajiit, so she's not too worried. She's sure he'll be fine. Surely. Quadojo... Ah, there you are. Well, with the armor on, Khajiit can see that it would take you a little longer to get down. Nobody twisted an ankle? Everybody's alright? Oh, that's a relief. Now, where the heck are we? Ah. Well... She is hoping this is the right direction to... Yeah, it has to be the right direction to Solitude. We will be cautious. There might still be Ashattery on the road on the way. She can now see why that place was pretty untouched. Because there was no way into it unless you could fly. Makes sense. And they broke through the wall into the Temple of Divine, so that's been bricked up for who knows how... Oh. They're en route. Other things to collect. Water walking boots. For the walking on water. How rude. Doesn't take a scratch going down a mountainside, but then gets her legs chewed to pieces by a mud crab. It's about the sound of it. Size of it. Sound of it? Khajiit thinks she mixed up two sayings. That's about the size of it. That's what it sounds like. Something. She's not sure. Ah! And Khajiit says, hello and welcome to another spirit advisor. Stathis? Is that right? Watch out for hungry wolves. Oh, yes. They usually howl, though. We are going under. Alright. They usually howl, though. But that is why she's sneaking. Because there is often hungry creatures along the way. Unless Khajiit has recently been there, in which case it's usually fine. Not always, but usually. Because we do have those cultists, and she can't help but notice that since defeating Alduin, they have upped their amount of times... Ooh. The amount of times they have bothered her. Interesting. Has Khajiit ever gone through that door? She doesn't think so. She wants to go through this door. Ah. And Pied Piper, you like the skyline at night. It is quite lovely, yes, and now she's not worried about freezing. She might actually take a moment to enjoy it herself. She loves the sky most of all. Looking at that and looking at the moon. Is only the one moon out tonight? Oh, with all the Brock here. Does this lead some sneaky way into, Solitude? She can see things up there. Anyway, she's getting distracted. Ah. So this takes us up into the upper reaches. Alrighty. So if we are... She doesn't think we need to sneak. So if we go down here... Ah! Wonderful. Oh, here comes the boys. Oh, so what time is it? It is... midnight. Alright, well, Khajiit thinks we are going to have to stay at the Winking Skeever tonight. Yet. Okay, some inebriated people. Lovely. Indeed, Pied Piper, sneaky passageways in many more places than Khajiit expected. Indeed. She likes them, though. Well, she might as well see. Do you have any more food to purchase?
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Khajiit would like to rent a room, and her friends probably will as well.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Awesome. And what have you got?
Drink for the thirsty. Food for the hungry.
Ooh, you did restock. Excellent. She will buy that salt. And baked potatoes, bread and butter and beef. Grilled chicken breast. Leg. Milk. And Venetian chop. Fabulous. Khajiit thanks you. Perhaps you would like to buy some of the things that she's recently liberated. From places that she won't talk about. Perhaps you would like that. Or I'll give you a bit of a deal on this. What do you think? Would you like that? Fabulous. Thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Oh, well, thank you. Khajiit is actually pretty exhausted. She would like to go to sleep right away.
Heard any juicy gossip lately?
No.
Tell me all about it.
No.
And don't skimp on the details.
No.
Greetings, Netta. Is it official yet? Are you a member of the college?
No. Not yet. But I've been practicing, so...
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Well, thank you.
Oh,
Khajiit
well, I do
sees that there's
suggest you
even
hurry.
reading material.
People
That's
are here to
fantastic.
talk.
Really? Who? Oh, what are they saying?
Oh, Netta. You know I can't betray their confidence, just as I would never betray yours.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
Ah, she's the good singer.
I tell you, the dragonborn comes.
Oh, maybe Khajiit will stay here.
With a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes.
Because she's trying to see who's singing.
Verily,
For the darkness
we're
has
all
passed,
anxious
and the
to
legend
hear how the
yet
manhunt is
grows.
going. Do tell.
You'll know the
Another poor
Dragonborn's
farmer
come.
sought my company the other day. Why can't people stick to their own kind?
Oh, she sounds like a jerk.
Dear, I hate to break it to you, because you hail from such marvelous stock, but judging by your current state, I think he was.
What a witch that woman is. Wow.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Yes. Yes, there is. Unfortunately. And Pied Piper, you really wish the bards would at least tell the true story of the Dragonborn? Well, until... I guess the question is which Dragonborn? There have been many. And as for Khajiit, well, she actually is hoping that they don't start singing about her because, then, well, it's not necessary. She'd rather they sing songs about her fantastic companions and how they helped and she couldn't have done it without them. But there are so many Dragonborn, I guess they just kind of made a generic song about all Dragonborns. Ooh, Khajiit
This is an ode to...
might have a look. This is some horrible poetry, isn't it? Khajiit will have to read it in an appropriate voice. But she's got to think of what that voice is first.
Skyrim's staunch protectors.
Alright guys, what I need to do here is I need to start the next episode. So if you are watching on YouTube, please look at the upcoming live streams section for the next episode, which will be numbered 3.057, I do believe. And if you are watching on Twitch or Mixer, the stream will end briefly for about 5 minutes, and then I'll start it again for the next episode. I hope you've been enjoying the stream so far, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Well, go get a coffee, stretch your legs, but be back in 5 minutes. And somehow I turned my alarm on so it was very noisy. Alright. See you guys in a few minutes.
Like to sleep.